America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
This is episode 210 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. Welcome into the program. I'm Joe Parisi, and over the next 25 minutes, I'm going to remind you of a whole bunch of things you completely forgot about. We're going to have fun. It's a easy to follow along with trivia game show. I'm going to give you 3 fast-paced rounds of pop culture trivia, all original questions. Each round has 7 questions with just 5 seconds between questions for you to think of the answer. And at the end of each round, I tell you all the answers, so it's easy to follow along with. Your first round today will be music questions. Then we're going to do a mixed round for round 2. Wrap up today with television for round number 3. Good luck. Now let's play.
Round 1.
Round 1, question 1. Kokomo from the Beach Boys is from the soundtrack of what 1988 film? Question 2. The second best-selling album in the country for the year 1989 was Hangin' Tough from New Kids on the Block. The only album that sold more copies in 1989 was an album called Don't Be Cruel. What artist put out that album, Don't Be Cruel? Question 3. The 1977 song Peg was released as a single and reached number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. In 1989, De La Soul sampled the song on their song I Know. What band gave us the 1977 song Peg? Question 4. This band's debut studio album was released in August 1994, and it was called Rubberneck. It gave us the songs Tyler and Possum Kingdom. Name the band. Question 5. From 1987. I found someone to take away the heartache, to take away the loneliness I've been feeling since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. What artist gave us the song I Found Someone? Question 6. So, baby, come to me. Baby, show me who you are. Sweet to me, like sugar to my heart. Ooh, baby, I'm craving you. I'm missing you like candy. What artist gave us the 1999 song Candy? Question 7. Baby, let me show you how to do this. You've got to move this. You're doing fine. There's nothing to it. You gotta groove it. Come on and move this. Shake that body for me. Who gave us the 1989 hit song Move This? That is going to wrap up round number 1. Time to check your answers. First question, Kokomo from the Beach Boys is from what 1988 soundtrack? Cocktail. I had the Kokomo single on cassette. If you had that, you may recall the B-side was Tutti Frutti from Little Richard. I got that in my Christmas stocking, Christmas morning 1988. Question 2, the second best-selling album in the country for the year 1989 was Hangin' Tough from New Kids on the Block. The only album that sold more copies in 1989 was called Don't Be Cruel. What artist put out the album Don't Be Cruel? Bobby Brown. The Don't Be Cruel album had 5 top 10 singles. Question 3. The 1977 song Peg was released as a single and reached number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100. In 1989, De La Soul sampled the song on their song I Know. What band gave us 1977's Peg? Steely Dan. Question 4. This band's debut studio album was released in August 1994, and it was called Rubberneck. It gave us the songs Tyler and Possum Kingdom. Name the band. Toadies. I actually saw them in concert in the summer of 2025. They were on a radio station festival show here in the St. Louis area with Finger 11, The Urge, and 311. Fun show. Question 5 from 1987. I found someone to take away the heartache, to take away the loneliness I've been feeling since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. What artist gave us the song I Found Someone? Cher. Question 6. So baby, come to me. Baby, show me who you are. Sweet to me, like sugar to my heart. Ooh, baby, I'm craving you. I'm missing you like candy. What artist gave us 1999's Candy? That would be Mandy Moore. Assignment for you at the end of this episode. Candy from Mandy Moore. I don't care what you say. It's a banger. It is a banger. But do this. Go on YouTube or whatever. Listen to Candy by Mandy Moore. And then immediately after it, listen to Do You Know What It Takes by Robin. So incredibly similar. And I researched this. In 1999, record labels were telling their producers exactly what kind of hit songs they wanted. And both of these songs follow what is called the Swedish Pop Blueprint. And this Swedish Pop Blueprint was basically copied over and over and over again in an attempt to create the next Britney Spears. Pop music in 1999 became not about originality, as you can kind of recall, but all about formulas. And it worked. Question 7. Baby, let me show you how to do this. You've got to move this. You're doing fine. There's nothing to it. You got to groove it. Come on and move this. Shake that body for me. Who gave us the 1989 hit Move This? Technotronic. And sure, you can hear the lyrics to that song in your head. You know the song. That vocalist that was actually on all of the hit songs Technotronic put out, they basically had 3 hits. This singer, rapper, whatever you want to call her, went by the name Yakid K. Y-A Kid and the letter K. And she actually ended up doing stuff musically for all 3 of the Ninja Turtle movie soundtracks.
Round 2.
Round 2 is a mixed round. Here comes question number 1. One of the most famous Nerf sports items ever released. It was originally released in 1987 and was known for its distinctive fluting that apparently helps one's grip and the performance of this ball in the air. What was the name of this black and red Nerf ball? Question 2. Peter Boyle played Frank Barone in Everybody Loves Raymond. Years earlier, he played Frankenstein's monster in what 1974 comedy? Question 3, and this is a deep cut. The tagline for this very strange 1986 comedy crime drama was It's So Hard to Be Different. Several shady and shallow people try to profit one after the other off of a physically deformed and somewhat feral teenager whose face looks like the snout of a rodent and who lives alone, hidden in a city garbage dump. What is the name of this film? Question 4. A 1993 hip-hop themed comedy starring the hosts of Yo MTV Raps, Dr. Dre and Ed Lover, where those two play barbers who enter the police academy, wind up as rookie cops, and stumble upon a murder case involving shady real estate dealings. The film features many cameos from hip-hop artists. Name the film. Question 5. What is the first name of Arnold Schwarzenegger's character in the Predator films? Question 6. I would walk 10 miles on my hands and feet. Ain't no doubt about it, baby. It's you I aim to please. What blues rock band gave us the 1986 song Tough Enough? And question 7. Starting in the mid-1980s, you would have seen these typically in a candy dish around Christmas time. Green and red candies that were basically M&Ms. But instead of having the M stamped on them, they would have a tree, a bell, a sleigh, or a candle stamped on them. They were made by the makers of M&Ms, and in all honesty, were M&Ms. But from their mid-80s launch into the early 90s, these were actually called by a different name. What was this candy called? And that's going to wrap up round number 2. Let's check those answers. Question 1. One of the most famous Nerf sports items ever released. It was originally released in 1987 and was known for its distinctive fluting that apparently helps one's grip and the performance of this ball in the air. What was the name of this black and red Nerf ball? The Nerf Turbo Football. Oh, what a great gift. I got that for Christmas one year. You always wanted to take a bite out of it for some reason. Not for the taste. It just had something about it made you want to bite into it. But one of the coolest shades of red, it's like a reddish pink, that I've ever seen, is kind of like distinct to the Nerf Turbo Football. Question 2. Peter Boyle played Frank Barone in Everybody Loves Raymond. Years earlier, he played Frankenstein's monster in what 1974 comedy? Young Frankenstein. Question 3. This was the deep cut. The tagline for this very strange 1986 comedy crime drama was, "It's so hard to be different." Several shady and shallow people tried to profit one after the other off a physically deformed and somewhat feral teenager whose face looks like the snout of a rodent and who lives alone, hidden in a city garbage dump. What was the name of this film? Rat Boy. Question 4. A 1993 hip-hop themed comedy starring the hosts of Yo MTV Raps, Dr. Dre and Ed Lover, where those two play barbers who enter the police academy, wind up as rookie cops and stumble upon a murder case involving shady real estate dealings. The film features many cameos from hip-hop artists. What is the name of this film? Who's the Man? Question 5. What's the name of Arnold Schwarzenegger's character in the Predator films? Dutch Schaefer. Question 6. I would walk 10 miles on my hands and feet. Ain't no doubt about it, baby. It's you I aim to please. What blues rock band gave us the 1986 song Tough Enough? The Fabulous Thunderbirds. And question 7. I love this type of question. Starting in the mid-1980s, you would have seen these typically in a candy dish around Christmas time. Green and red candies that were basically M&Ms, but instead of having the M stamped on them, they would have something like a tree, a bell, a sleigh, or a candle stamped on them. They were made by the makers of M&Ms, and in all honesty, were M&Ms. But from their mid-1980s launch into the early 90s, these were actually called by a different name. What was this candy called? Holidays. Yes, these were marketed as holidays from the makers of M&Ms up until roughly 1993. Then they just dropped the idea of having a totally separate name for these things. They also had an Easter variety where it was pastel colors, and I think, they'd have like maybe a little Easter egg stamped on them. But yeah, these were called holidays. And if you go on YouTube and search holidays M&Ms, you'll find a bunch of late 80s, early 90s TV commercials for these things, and they're just fantastic. But holidays is your answer.
Round 3.
Your third and final round today is a television round. Question number 1. Mama's Family ran from 1986 to 1990. What was the Mama character's actual name on the show? I'm not looking for the name of the actress. I'm looking for the name of the character. What was the character's actual name? Question 2. A teen fantasy mystery series produced by Children's Television Workshop that was about a group of teens from Brooklyn that solves local crimes and mysteries as a team in their neighborhood with the help of a ghost who can communicate through writing and words. The series debuted in 1992. What is the name of this show? Question 3. The animated series Alvin and the Chipmunks ran from 1983 to 1990. What is the last name of Alvin, Simon, Theodore, and Dave? Question 4. On what 90s sitcom would you find the characters Maxwell Beverly Sheffield and Francine Joy Fine? Question 5. On this CBS drama, Roma Downey starred as Monica, a kind-hearted Irish angel prone to getting in trouble, who is sent town to town to encourage people. Della Reese played Tess, Monica's tough but loving supervisor. The show ran from 1994 to 2003. Name this show. Question 6. On Who's the Boss? What is the name of Angela's son? And question 7. There was a catchphrase Made famous by the MTV reality show Jersey Shore. GTL. What did GTL stand for? And that is going to wrap up our third and final round. Here come your answers. Question number 1. Mama's Family ran from 1986 to 1990. What was the Mama character's actual name on the show? Not the name of the actress, but the name of the character. Thelma Harper. Question 2. A teen fantasy mystery series produced by Children's Television Workshop that was about a group of teens from Brooklyn that solve local crimes and mysteries as a team in their neighborhood with the help of a ghost who can communicate through writing and words. The series debuted in 1992. What is the name of this show? Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider ran on PBS. Question 3. The animated series Alvin and the Chipmunks ran from 1983 to 1990. What is the last name of Alvin, Simon, Theodore, and Dave? Seville. 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 So the same voice actor who did the voice of Alvin also did the voice of Simon and Dave. His name is, I'm going to butcher this, but it's Ross Bagdasarian Jr. Ross Bagdasarian Jr. His father created the franchise. This Ross's wife, Janice, she was the voice of Theodore. Question 4. On what 90s sitcom would you find the characters Maxwell Beverly Sheffield and Francine Joy Fine? The Nanny. Question 5. On this CBS drama, Roma Downey starred as Monica, a kind-hearted Irish angel prone to getting into trouble, who is sent town to town to encourage people. Della Reese played Tess, Monica's loving but tough supervisor. The show ran from 1994 to 2003. Name this show. Touched by an Angel. Question 6. On Who's the Boss? What is the name of Angela's son? Jonathan. And question number 7. There was a catchphrase made famous by the MTV reality show Jersey Shore. 3 letters. GTL. The question is, what did GTL stand for? Gym Tan Laundry. This has been episode 210 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. I'm Joe Parisi. Thank you for being here. If you want to follow me online, at Joe Parisi VO on both Instagram and TikTok. I'm also on Facebook for you Facebook people. Website, joeparisivoiceover.com, and the other pop culture podcast that I do. If you need to kill some time someday and you want something fun and interesting to listen to, look up The Odd Podcast with Joe Parisi, where every single episode is about one specific pop culture topic. Got well over 130 episodes of that show for you. Lots of just deep dives on some of these quirky pop culture topics, the kind of stuff that I like to bring up on this show in the form of trivia questions. I'll go make up some more questions, and we will do this again very soon. Thank you for being here. You guys have a great day.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi.